I'm just feeling my destiny. Destiny. I think a guy lives next to me. I'm just feeling my destiny. Just feeling my destiny.
Daytime baseball. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
From the New York Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's 1 for 5. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve. To get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's George Springer. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bregman, base runner at first with 1 out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0 home. A bullet to first base. And he is out on the tag. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a slider right over the middle. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first runner on the board.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 0-1 the count. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. 2 now. Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna will get.
Let's have a little fun.
Get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And behind the plate, World champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
High and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh, designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in. Beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the third inning in this one on MLB Network. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Blackmon has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his...
I don't feel like playing it.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Evan Gattis now standing in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Evan Gattis.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. So striding forward now, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He hit the corner and tries for third. And Altuve is into third base with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. Ready with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Altuve on third with 2 out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Swing and the ball hit out toward right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. Missed with a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Tank.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning. Now batting, Brian McCann. Past battles with Scherzer. He's gone 3 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Ball comes in quickly, though, so no error on the bobble, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, hero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes again.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. They'll try again. 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's Buster Posey now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Change-up that catches the corner for strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's 1 and 2. This is taken for a ball high and tight. 2 and 2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3 and 2. Daniel Murphy would be next. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3 and 2. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about.
Tyler White will bat next. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. White is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
At the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He runs up the bunch but can't make contact. That's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Zimmerman fields it cleanly, and he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Oh, they have him. Looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. Zimmerman is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. Ready now, Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's George Springer. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A fly out and a single for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Play ball.
Leading off with the National League All-Star.
At the plate, Tyler White. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Back up the middle. Fielded by Kozar. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros.
Driving in once again, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now it's 2-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off with an Astros.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
For the Astros.
Here comes the first pitch.
Baseman, Allen.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Missed with a slider.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman's after it. And that's the second out of the inning.
No way.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of...
Wall.
Play ball.
Leading on for the National League also.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
74.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Astros.
Settling in now, Brian McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Jansen's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Evan Gaddis now standing in, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
Now the 0-1. Line to the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The National League All-Stars took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Max Scherzer is ready. It's time. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Leading off the afternoon.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Left center, base hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay. Second with a hustle double. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a...
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So striding in, George Springer.
George Springer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line hard toward right center. And a base hit, and that's going to chase him the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But that'll be off the right field wall. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag gets 1, and he'll make it into second as he just misses the home run, but he'll settle for 2 bases. Now in the box, Marwin Gonzalez. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run.
Leading off for the National League.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, 1 away. Next up for the Stros, Tyler White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Right fielder, John Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Murphy to his right, he has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll go now to the top of the third.
Play ball. 3.
Leading off for the National League.
Here's George Springer looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Center fielder, George.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an opponent.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting,
Tyler White will bat next.
White.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Now batting, catcher.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna has room, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first truck. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at 3rd. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman, and their runners at the corners now.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate.
Let's play ball.
Leading off for the National League All-Star.
So coming to the plate, George Springer. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Drilled to the left side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Yeah, that last at-bat.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And folks coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. In now, Brian McCann. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the
Ready once again, Tyler White. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Evan Gattis. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3.
Play ball.
Leading off for the National League All-Stars, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground-out victim last time. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for the
Into the box, Brian McCann. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit back up the middle. Cozart has it. On the first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler White. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Here's Nolan R.
Let's play ball.
Leading off for the National League, third baseman,
11-1 at the end of this one. The Stros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until